goes right-click Lina. They are very squishy on the side of lava.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I think Ags is honestly pretty good this game. But, yeah, going for magic build against Invoker is a bit annoying, right? You're always going to be out of mana. They do have a lot of gap close, so just having like a pike this game is amazing for the Lina to be able to kind of get some distance from the PA, get some distance from the Primal. I actually think I prefer the right click, even though there's squishy on lava. I feel like it's not about how much damage Jelena can output, it's about the fact that she can definitely die to the burst damage of lava, and there is the only save is the Inkswell shard. I guess
Yeah.
maybe Pudge shard, but you know it's a Pakas Pudge. God knows when he's gonna pick that item up.
Well, it's going to be definitely a lot of fun. Right now with Pagaz Pudge, we'll get to hopefully see some fun stuff. That means we're going to have to pay a lot of attention towards this lane. There's a wraparound by lava. When to where Panda just was, will they be able to get a kill here? Is the big question. Slatum nearby. The smoke gets broken. Yeah, should get spotted out there by Slatum. And indeed, they do spot each other. Slatum's actually going to walk up the high ground, spot Devil, and just grab the bounty right in front of him. That's like the saddest steal I've ever seen.
Well, though interesting engagements just yet, as Knight also gets that bounty. So boom, we'll start pretty happy here with a 3 versus 1. Now the laning stage, that's where things get very interesting here. I think, you know, Spud shouldn't really care about the lava lane. Not that the same can be said for Panda. Like, he has to be very careful. If he missteps, if they get fast levels on lava, you can definitely be bursted down. Whereas on the safe lane here, it's definitely more complicated. I feel like this is a lane where anyone can die. Probably it's slightly better for Broom, I think, this lane. You have more control. You have overall stronger heroes. But PA, you know, is getting stronger. Just, you know, they buff Stifling Dagger. Maybe you can buy an early Blightstone. So we're going to have that extra minus armor to work with.
Yeah, one of the, of course, more obnoxious changes is that new item, or newer item, the Orb of Corrosion. That one, a lot of heroes tend to go for it. It's very annoying to deal with because the dot also does healing reduction. It's not the worst in this game. I guess Pudge might struggle against it a little bit, but kind of a mini Scotty.
Yeah, it literally is that. I think it's more of a laning item though, so because Pudge is not in that lane, I think it's probably not going to be purchased, but it is definitely very good against your Centaurs, Timbers, Necros, you know, though Necro is not really picked at all. Did get a couple of buffs, maybe. We'll get to see it into the end of qualifiers, but I doubt it.
Okay, so the bottom lane is a Vengeful Spirit PA, so it does feel like it should be a pretty dangerous lane. Illich doesn't have a magic stick yet. Okay, now he's getting it delivered, full magic wand. That's why Lumiere was spamming the Stifling Dagger in that bottom lane, because there were no stacks to be gained, but right now there are stacks, so just Stifling Daggering the Mars is not really going to be very effective.
In the mid lane, very one-sided affairs here. Zlatim's 10-4 against the 6-1 of Wonder Kid. As he's going for, okay, we'll steal the water rune. Nicely done.
Zlatim forced out the tornado, so he doesn't really care that much. And Wonder Kid is missing all these creep kills. That's the power of Lina Gaming up in the mid lane. Now, obviously very dangerous if a rotation might come through topside. Okay, Freeze came in with the Frostbite. Oh. There's going to be the charge. And
good hook.
Drags Devil immediately back. Panda is still very low, but will be able to just be fine. Courier gets taken care of, but Pakaz walks in range of the Courier in time to make sure that he gets the items out of it.
Okay, that was very clutch from Pakaz. If he doesn't get that hook off, that's a key one. Panda, we're kind of talked about, you know, CM being weak in the lane, but it looks like Pudge could be that ally she needed to feel empowered and strong.
Girl power. Speaking of which, Latim in mid, EMP, gonna drain all of his mana. Does have the bottle, of course, for a bit of refill, but it is starting
Pretty
to get a
low.
bit obnoxious. And the amount of damage that Wonder Kid does, he's going to try and get the kill secured, but that's the infused raindrops that he just got delivered from the previous courier that's now flying back, making sure that the kill will not be secured. First blood is for Picasa, and Jenik is going to dive away with the blast off, but that is, yeah, that's Pudge Gaming coming in. Didn't expect him to get first blood, though, against a Primal Beast. Also in mid, rotation from Knight helps Slat to kill off Wonder Kid.
Yeah, everything was looking fine, but then you look at the CS charts and Wonder Kid has 12 CS. Devil has 12 CS. This is another game. And honestly, this time with a way better lane, having this Tekis Primal, you're getting absolutely trashed by Pakas and Panda. You know, that has been one of the strongest lane combinations of SA for a long time. That was you know, the EG that shined a little bit last year, then totally got destroyed, but looked pretty good for a while.
The painful memories of once glorious time for the South America region.
The expectations all destroyed. A Wonder Kid's taking a lot of damage here.
TP towards mid by Jenik. He does have the blast off onto Slatum, does connect a lot of damage, but in response, Slatum does still have the infused raindrops, so damage reduction is pretty neat and will be just fine. Panda forced to rotate as well. Now Jenik's got no mana, Wonder Kid's got no HP. And Mir got no life. He gets taken out in the bottom lane. I'm gotta pay more attention to those health pools right now. They're diving for Gardic. And it will be Knight getting the kill. Double kill for Knight and a killing spree. Again, this Knight Grimstroke. It's not really a hero that you ban in this patch, but he is doing obnoxiously well in the laning stage.
They're being outclassed in every single lane. Like first CS wise, then rotation wise. Looks like they want to fight for the runes in the mid lane here, but there are more supports from Boom. So there you go. Slatum just picks that rune up, and you do not want to fight into the shield rune.
That's just essentially a second HP bar that you'd otherwise have to deal with. I hate the fact that if you hover over a rune in the bottom, it doesn't show exactly what it does.
Wait, yeah, that is true.
It should have a tooltip where if you hover over it and there's a rune in it, it should say what the rune does exactly.
Rotation top?
Oh, devil. They're trying to kill off because he is still very tanky, but not tanky enough. But Fleshy won't be able to keep him alive. Devil almost gets taken down in response. Panda is in trouble right now. Bomb is going to latch on, and that is going to be a double kill in the top side with the Wonder Kid rotation. Yeah, mid was going pretty bad, so he needed to make a play, and the play was successful. Experienced runes to be secured. Knight gets his, and on the opposing side, it will go to Jenik.
Yeah, that's huge. Killing Pakas there, he gave Devil a lot of farm. It enables Wonder Kid a little bit as well. But as you said, this supports on Boom, especially Knight. You have to be so careful about the rotations. It feels like they have it a bit easier with the rotations. Inkswell, very strong with pretty much anyone but the Lina. This Crystal Maiden just carrying blood grenades everywhere. Looking for Organic even in the top lane, but it's not gonna get the reach.
Currently, Pakaz is still top net with Illich second, Slatum third, and yeah, it's the board shows exactly Dire Side is having a good time. Lumiere is also not struggling whatsoever. He's actually rushing Battle Fury before boots. He has a band of Elven Skin, a Cornucopia, and he's going for the rest of the pieces. They are charging in onto the PA right now, and that will be a kill in the bottom lane. Arena from the Mars has been used. And Knight gets the kill with the Inkswell.
Alright, they do get the rune on Slatims. They also know that there is a sentry here in the mid lane. Wonder Kid pings and gets pinged by Boom. Lots of sentries. Oh, look at the aggressive vision from Brim as well. They have one ward, I guess, in the high ground between tier 1 and tier 2, and they have this other ward. So pretty much whatever Wonder Kid goes for, they're gonna get vision of him. The amount of vision in this mid lane, it's like a triangle, Bermuda Triangle. Oh, yeah, the smoke definitely gets scouted out. We'll find Mr. Pandita, though.
Yeah, actually, you'll walk right past him. It is
Huh.
nighttime, so might not have had the vision to get the catch. They're looking for Illich or Knight. Knight would be best. He has a 4-kill streak, so that would be good gold, good experience. In the meantime, Slatum grabs the bounty right in front of Wonderkid, spots out that Wonderkid is nearby because, of course, the slow comes into play. Laguna Blade onto Gardic. Can they get the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit? He is dropping low. Spear gets thrown out. Gardic is dead. But Slatum is the big target. Soulbind onto 2, holds him in place. In comes Devil charging forward. Stomp, stomp, stomp. He has his level 6 Pulverize. Will immediately get interrupted thanks to the science. Actually, he hasn't casted it yet. Will be able to get it off right now, but Pagaz still has his own nom 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 nom, and it will be a 3-2-1 trade with Pagaz getting his second Flesh Heap kill of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they still force a lot of rotations, unfortunately, because the Primal also rotated, but TP will be not farming for the remaining duration. And if we look at CS here, the difference is astronomical. This is a 4k gold lead minute 10, so Knight trying to steal a rune. Well, denied at least.
Pagaz also already has 2 pieces of the Agnum Scepter. Arena, Lumiere gets caught inside of it, gets hooked. Dragged towards the other side, eaten up, and Pagaz gets the kill onto Lumiere with Illich on the run. Will still be chased by Wonderkid. Does he have anything left? No, there is no Exort on the Voker, so he doesn't have the Sunstrike. Sentry plays, Wonderkid.
That's awkward.
Panda's like, can we kill him? Yes, we can. He walks into the second sentry that just got placed by Knight. Silenced up, Inkswell stun, and Wonderkid will be dropped dead. Soulbind gets thrown out onto Gardic, but he's not in range now. He does connect onto Genek. Wonderkid is 1 tap away from dying. Panda really is greedily looking for that kill, but the mines from Genek save his mid laner's life. That will be a nice double kill with Knight now in a position where he needs to get away. Again, he has a 5-kill streak. That's good money if they kill off Knight.
Wonderkid somehow like finding ways to be useful, but he's benefiting very little from all of those engagements. He only has 1 kill. I don't know, when you look at who's getting all of those kills, it's Yannick. Not ideally the hero that is going to pick up the slack here in the mid game. But you know what? At least Devil is farming. He's going to get his Blade Mail. PA, as I said, getting relatively close to Battle Fury, considering the 0 and 3 CS here for Lumiere. He's honestly not that far behind.
Want to kill off Pagaz, but I don't think they realize he already still has 1100 HP. Can they kill him in time? He is too insanely tanky. And no, he's going to turn around and go for the nom noms. Swap save onto Devil, but Pagaz is still alive. Laguna Blade drops down Devil and Gardic, and Wonderkid can they run away. Soulbind onto 2. They both get silenced up thanks to the Phantom's Embrace. They need to get rid of the silence, otherwise the damage is going to be pretty obnoxious. Janik on the other side comes in with the 3-man stomp. Ooh. That is a Techie's game, and right there Slatum does quickly get rid of the proximity mine, and he doesn't actually have mana for another proximity mine. Gardic taken down, triple kill for Slatum. And the TP out comes through, but that is disastrous for Lava. Yeah, they saw, oh, Pagaz has, half HP. They don't realize he has an Ogre, Axe, a point booster, and a Bracer, aka he has a ton of HP.
Yeah, I mean, in level 3 Flesh Heap, right? Then this Primal Beast does literally 0 damage. Looks like they are gonna find a Night kill, as you said, a huge bounty that Devil yoinks.
Yeah, he'll be very happy with that one. It's a solo kill as well. In the meantime, Pagaz walks in. Oh no, that's a bit of a mistake. Oh no, the hook as well. Oh, it's Whiff Central. Gardic will slowly but surely melt away. I
mean, still worth it, honestly. That was a mistake from Illich, even Panda tips him, actually.
Yeah, the spear tosses him away, and then Pagaz hooks a creep, like whiff after whiff.
Oh, and Wonder Kid might get his eyes on a beautiful, thick boy, but he is aware. He's just somehow aware.
I
Just
don't know
because-
how he was aware.
Yep, that's just...
Maybe Janik walked underneath the observer, or what are they called? Watcher vision. So he saw that.
I think he was already invis, but maybe.
Oh no, Janik wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Wonder
yeah.
Kid was invis. Janik was walking behind him, I think.
True. So Lumiere actually has his Battle Fury. So 14-minute BF when you're 0-3 is honestly very commendable, very impressive. But the problem is, there's a 7,000 net worth Pudka with his eggs ready at 14 minutes.
Not even that. Slatum's almost done with the Gleipnir. So that is
wanna
painful.
kill him, though.
Speaking of which, in mid, Slatum. God, these
they
guys
know.
are so aware. They actually scan that they're right on top of him. Like, right on top of him.
Crazy good from Boom. Like, that's the second rotation that they sneak out.
Because they have all these wards. They're like reading them perfectly. I have no idea how they're doing this.
They're just good. Like, I was gonna say, Lava is milking water out of stones, out of rocks this game, but Boom is just playing better. Like, it really feels like Lava shouldn't even be where they are, but somehow they're fighting like some cool engagements, getting experience into everyone. But despite all of that, Boom is still farming with everyone that matters. The supports aren't even that far behind. Like, this Knight Dreamstroke is close to Wonder Kid, and they will die Village. They're gonna get vision.
Village in trouble, has the arena. There is going to be a TP coming through, but Panachi continues the TP here. The rest of the team smoked up. Inkswell onto Slatin got close. Soulbind onto 2. There is a Laguna Blade that he doesn't use on the Soulbind targets. Use it after the Soulbind, and now Slatin is dead. So that's a... Especially with the fact that they had no TP on Pudge. A very strange fight.
We're gonna get another one. Pudge is just nowhere to be seen. He has his TP on cooldown. Just Honda tries to save someone, and it totally backfires here. It was a good position from the Mars. They even had that ward in the twin gates, so they felt like they were safe. But at the end of the day, it was not the right play here for Boom. And suddenly, this game seems honestly winnable, right? 43%. It's probably going to increase even more here, Gabe, and definitely feeling the Phantom Assassin now.
Yeah, he's got the Power Treads, Battle Fury, also already has a Mithril Hammer coming in, so this PA is recuperated after that fight. Wonder Kid's still hella broke. He's going for the Hanamitis to try and recover, get some experience going, but in terms of net worth, he is struggling significantly. Also, I guess once Picaz gets Blink Dagger, the fights become a lot more problematic for the Radiant side.
For sure. But, you know, still gotta remember that the gap close onto Zlatim's. Like, the PA just jumped her and dealt a lot of damage. And that was level 11. PA, Lumiere is now level 12. But is his drop a Dragon Scale? Definitely not what you want.
Yeah, that's a strange one.
Yeah,
must have had really terrible neutrals then.
Eye of the Vizier and, I don't know, Gossamer Cape, Philosopher's Stone and Bull Whip.
Yeah, that would probably do it. Wonder Kid taking down bottom lane.
Zlatim gets found.
For it. It's pretty deep, but Zlatim with the Soulbind onto 2 should be able to get that. Oh, well, yeah, easy double kill.
That was the most, like,
Laguna.
I've never seen a Lina walking up to a PA under a tier 2 tower with Inkswell, but really good ward from Boom there, just showcasing exactly where both the PA and the Venge were. And they, even with the swap, they get the kill.
Illich, Blink, Yules onto Devil, hold him in place. He
was there.
Doesn't really have that much. Janik, though, trying to turn it around, is going to immediately get hit by the Silence, trying to get rid of the Phantom's Embrace, frozen in place. dropping
no.
low, trying to throw every spell he has in the book, but it is unfortunately not going to be successful this time. It is Boom that brings in the numbers. They only lose Panda, but this is also a amplified damage Lena, a Pudge with a Blink Dagger, a Mars with a Blink Yules. I mean, we're talking about the other cores, but Illich is really farmed on that Mars.
Oh yeah, and Slatums, was going for BKB, but just decides to man up, gets a Dragon Lance for that extra HP and attack range. Now, Kaz is a little bit out of position here. They get a good ward. Can they flank this big boy?
He's not easy to kill, especially with his entire team coming in from behind. Yeah. Even if they go on him, it will probably cost them a hero or two because there's no BKB on the PA yet. And I think he just dies straight up from standing next to the Pudge.
Yeah, it's getting close to BKB though. So Lumiere at least recovering significantly. Devil also getting close to his Mithril Hammer. But yeah, that Midas on Wonder Kid seems so far away. Like that Grimstroke is getting closer and closer to surpassing the Evoker.
They're just body smacking all those bombs, all the mines coming out from Genik. Just going for the Guarding Greaves. Every techies I see goes for the Guarding Greaves these days.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird hero, right? Like you lose HP when you join in, so having the match kind of allows you to come in, heal your teammates, you heal yourself, so you live longer, you drop your spells. It feels like the aggressive potential of the hero did get lost a little bit after the nerfs, when the hero was really broken.
In the meantime, Slatum, he's got full bots, or at least the recipe being delivered right now, so he's going to be everywhere that he's needed, and the movement speed is always going to be a huge plus. That's actually going for a Lotus Orb. Interesting choice. Don't see that too often.
Fine, Illich.
Oh, Illich gets
blinks
blink
out.
away. Yeah, it's his own Yules. No damage taken in that situation. Illich gets the arena off. And the swap from Gardic will keep his Primal at the very least alive. Soulbite comes out, but there's Lugia being eaten away at by Picaz. BKB first usage ain't gonna do anything. Picaz just gonna chase for more. Devil Primal Beast dead. Wonder Kid's melting right before his eyes, and this Picaz safe lane Pudge is still a deadly threat as ever. Nothing they can do when they're just being ran at by the fat man.
Yeah, that blink away was ridiculous. I think if you plant an Ice Wall there, maybe that doesn't happen. And the fight's just over. BKB, as I said, gets wasted. They have no map control. Safe place probably just Ferocier as Boom. You have control of the Radiant side. But they are poking high ground here. They want a really fast series, apparently.
Slatum with almost no HP. Ah, I'm saying that he still has 1,000 HP. He's very tanky. 2,500 HP, 14 armor. That ain't too shabby on Lena.
Yeah, that HP talent definitely makes her deceivingly tanky when you're ahead. You do see Lumiere, just trying to get some farm going. Oh, that's another amplified damage. That's unfortunate. By the way, when you hover over the rune now, it does tell you about the spell amplification.
Yeah, but if you use it, then it doesn't.
Yeah, I know. At least we're halfway there.
Please. I mean, the game, to be fair, is still in beta, so they'll never even change that little, literally a folder name change. That's all they have to do.
Well, I do hear that programming big things can be very complicated. So, where is that folder? Does anyone know what the name is? Maybe the old janitor just hid it away.
It's the main folder. It's literally in the Dota2 beta folder instead of a Dota2 folder.
Oh, speaking of beta here, looks like Invoker is gonna be beta right now. Just gets killed. He's dying beta?
By the alpha. What?
Is dying beta? Like, or is it like alpha because you're putting yourself at risk?
Well, no, sacrificing yourself is alpha. Dying like completely uselessly, that's full beta. Actually, it all doesn't make any sense. I read somewhere that wolves don't even have an alpha.
Yeah, that is mostly fake news, but people still don't care. People don't seem to care about that, as Slatum's definitely the alpha male. I have no joke to do with that. This Lena is just out of control.
The alpha female, yes.
Alpha male. It doesn't sound right. It just sounds like alpha male.
Okay, the matriarch, I guess.
Matriarch, yeah, sure. That's better.
That's I guess an alpha female.
Sure. All right. So is the PA close to Deso? Not really. They do have BKB on Primal. They do have Midas about to be completed per Wonder Kid. I mean, he's so poor.
Yeah, that's the problem also with Invoker. Especially if you go for Spirit Vessel first, so you go for the Boss Rex build, you just have nothing in terms of farm at one point in the game.
He sacrificed so much to get those rotations going.
Knight is actually going for a Hand of Midas as well. It's really funny to see that he has more net worth than Wonder Kid.
Yep, and well, Wonder Kid does have a Midas flank. This is courier. Where's this courier? The courier is just sitting in the base for some reason with the Midas. Huh.
Yeah, it's just hovering over no man's land.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, he will TP.
Oh,
Will get his
Tormentor. They
Midas.
spot out Tormentors nearby. Yule Scepter on Illich trying to stay alive. It's Soulbind. There's going to be a chase forward. The Soulbind is still out against the Devil. Slatum is still alive. Has that Aegis at the ready. They did lose the Mars. And a buyback did come through. Lumiere quickly has to sidestep his BKB has ended. So looking for more is probably going to be successful actually, because they do get Panda in the end. And
They get a
TP
clean
out by Slatum.
3-0, and it's still a 16k goal lead for Boom.
It was a kill buyback by Techies. Not super clean.
Sure.
And also
Yeah.
they took the shard from the Tormentor, so.
Let's see. Well,
But it's still worthwhile of a fight.
it was a really weird fight from Pakaz. Like, he could have dismembered the PA. He could have also hooked to save. I'm surprised that Lava got so much out of that. Like, they were really forcing this fight. It was nighttime. They had no... I guess they had that one ward close to the Ancient that Lumiere was farming. As they
Gardic is going to get eaten up.
Gotta be
Also,
cool.
really do like Pakaz's item build. He's got the Load Sorb. He's going for the Shivas. He's already walking around with 41 armor. Like, PA, who? I don't... PA, oh, you could go for that magic. Oh, no, wait. Revenant's Brooch doesn't work anymore with PA. Oh, ooh.
Oh, Lumiere will find the Panda here. Doesn't have his BKB, so... Oh, still has the Sentry.
Underneath the Sentry.
From
TP
the
in.
Luna.
Oh, and the creep gets killed off, so the TP gets cancelled.
Okay. Pretty bold here from Lumiere. Kind of feeling himself after a couple of those kills. Will get his level 20. Has the Desolator. Still a gigantic uphill climb, it looks like. But Gaben's giving PA 15%. So that's honestly pretty generous considering the state of this game.
It's still a PA. It's always still a PA. They're looking for opening. He does find Illich. There's going to be an arena onto 2. Soulbind as well thrown out with Lumiere. BKB uses, but he can't jump because of the Soulbind. It's doing too much work. Slatum's going to lose his first life. They also lose Knight and the back end. But
good swap.
Oh, that swap save was just in the nick of time. Gardic is the one that has to pay the price, but that is a price he is definitely willing to pay. Genek with a bunch of mines, being a pretty big nuisance, will still be blown to smithereens by Slatum, but big problem right now is the BKBs on both the Primal and the PA are going to be on cooldown, so they might just as well knock on the high ground if you are Boom.
Very true. Hopefully, we're going to see Picasso connecting there to the mid lane. They actually don't seem that interested, even though they have the BKBs, even though they have the massive advantage. Very. I'm not sure if this is Boom being afraid or Boom being just cautious with the just waiting the next ages.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they might wait more before they go for the high ground push. I think the fight towards the enemy Storm Hunter did give away a little bit of scare.
Lina is going for that MKB, so maybe once that is up, they're gonna feel more confident trying to outfight this PA that is going for a basher and has the Nemesis curse. So neutral wise, that's probably the best one you could have asked for.
Radiant are scanning.
I really find that neutral item too scary to go forever. I'm like, nope,
You're
I
not
don't
a
want to
carry
go
player,
glass.
though, right?
Nope. I mean, I've had games where I had just such good farm that you turn into a carry player on some heroes, but I see Nemesis Curse and I'm like, nope. That's suicide.
I love it. I'm a Ricky player. That's just
That's
my wet
disgusting.
dream.
If you
Yeah.
get caught on Ricky, you're dead anyway, so might as well go
Exactly.
all out.
Exactly. Now, boom, they want to go all out, but you know the BKBs are now up, or at least they are posturing aggressively here as they're looking for Mr. Gadico. He should be okay.
Got it.
Should be okay.
Keep you out. A little bit too late there for the catch.
Good awareness.
Yeah, is going for the Basher next. Kaya Sanj. I mean, why not? You already have stupid amounts of armor. So get some extra HP and regen. And damage, of course.
Going for that Kaya Sanj, still keeping a neutral, an armor neutral, just for PA's sake. I wonder if this is if Lava can smoke, right? I feel like contesting Roshan is huge, and they might, if you find the right opening, they have the heroes. Like you just Electrocute this PA, and you jump someone. You could even one shot or like really kill this Lina if you're fast enough.
Lumiere is really looking for a catch. Lina is closing in on the MKB. That means Lumiere needs to be careful. He actually needs a bit more HP at that point. Actually, the Aghanim Scepter could definitely be a lifesaver there. The instant blur.
Yeah. Getting the reset in between the fights as well is huge. The Roche respawn timer, it's honestly on the side of Lava, unless this is a gigantic timer. They could be in a position to fight it, although Boom already anticipating the move.
Yeah, Boom just took the gateway. Gaz gets more flesh heap stacks. 15 at the moment. That's an extra 30 strength.
Damn. Almost no strength items, only the eggs, and he has 3.2 HP.
Yeah, he doesn't even have
Oh, wait,
BKB.
look at this,
on
Lumiere.
Pudge.
Will find Zlatom's under tower by himself. This is a huge opening. There we go.
Crit, baby, crits. Lumiere gets the kill on to Slatham. 7 kill streak. That's a lot of money.
That's
a
halfway.
very big mistake.
Yeah, that was saying a mistake or good positioning of the PA. Hard to tell, but look at the experience here. Level 23 now. We're approaching the triple stifling dagger. He's now going for a nullifier, just so they can deal with the Inkswell, just so they can deal with some of those spells.
Yeah, and the Ghost Scepter that Knight has as well. Did he actually go for that Hanamidas?
He
actually
flying
did.
out now. Okay.
Huh. I mean, you're playing against PA. I would assume you go for the Ags, but
Roche just gets
is he actually
scouted and
expecting this game to go so long? Like, I'm
guess it
wondering why
feels
he's playing
like-
Hanamidas.
Oh, wait a second. They find Mars.
Sunstrike in. It is taking a lot of damage on the Mars. Gets the arena
Oh.
off. And this. Oh my god, that's just the biggest. Lumiere is so sad right there. That is the saddest moment he's ever been feeling. Lumiere does get the kill. Needs to be careful.
Doesn't have a
has the
TP.
BKB. Lumiere jumps back in. Gets another kill. He's going to get dragged back to the side.
the healing.
Because can he eat up Lumiere? Lumiere's going. Nope. Pakaz still had the dismember and will be able to get himself a triple kill. Wonderkid with the TP attempt. Thinks well, stun, interrupt, and Pakaz can blink on top to kill off Wonderkid to get quad kill. And that is Fatty Boom Boom Pudge going ham and cleaning house. Lava get taken down a peg.
Man, if that Mars doesn't have a shard, that is such a different fight. Like, Pakaz, Lumiere lost half his HP from the spear and the trail of damage in the arena. That could have actually been their comeback. But now they will lose Roshan. Obviously gonna be Slatums, I believe. Because he's the one hitting the high ground.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Though, literally the moment the fight starts, yeah, Lumiere just jumps onto the Mars and gets tossed away instantly.
Really
Even if you pop BKB there, they would have probably instantly killed off the Mars and then been able to jump to another target.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is still somehow a 14% chance here for Lava. That PA is very big.
I mean, these fights show that they can win.
Yeah.
It's just they need maybe a little bit of extra luck.
You need this Nullifier for sure, the Ghost Scepter and the Glimmer Cape on the Crystal Maiden. Can even deal with the U Scepter on the Mars as well.
Mars has a Scythe of Ice now, though, so you got to be careful of the Hex.
There was healing that came on the PA in that fight. I guess it was a healing Lotus, because that's the only explanation. Like he got like 400 HP at some point. There's no lifesteal. There's no... He must have been a great healing Lotus from a support. Or maybe the Techies, but I think he was dead. Oh. Lumiere!
Ooh, Panda. What's up, Gardic? Slatum will be able to get that kill. The swap comes out. Gardic to be taken down. Slatum underneath the Tormentor. It's a dangerous area to fight because the return damage can be very strong.
Yeah, there's one thing PA's learned last patch is that Tormentors are very scary once you're level 25, which Lumiere just picked up.
Stifling Dagger. That is normally the norm. I have seen games where people go coup de grace, but it's not too often.
Yeah, I mean, you have the dash, so it's just really straightforward. As they're
value.
looking for this courier with the Sacred Relic, can they find it? Oh, so close.
And
Nope, one hit.
too far away. And even the tip thrown out there. So that should... Okay, he's still a little bit off for the Nullifier.
He's angry. Panda is angry. Got tipped
Yeah,
up.
now he's quickly going to call him up. Oh, Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
Yeah, there's inner Discord amongst the team.
Oh, maybe they feel like this is a rapier?
Yeah, they might have thought that, but... Oh, yeah. Because they waited so long, they gave Janik all the time in the world to plant 50 million mines in the Radiant base, and that is never fun to deal with.
A good swap with a
the
pulverize.
That's a very quick death. Soulbind onto 2. Knight needs to get himself out of there. In response, Devil picking a heap of damage from Slatum, who has a MKB.
Oh, so close!
Upwards pretty big, and Pakaz is actually going to be able to get the kill onto Lumiere. Because was considering going for a meat hook on another target. Slatum's going to lose his first life. Janik as well. Or Slatum, is he actually going to lose his life? Sunstrike?
Well,
nope. The Hurricane Pike forced forward. And he's still not dead on the Lina.
That was...
Had Pakaz survived, that is insane.
That was a really unfortunate fight. Like, the PA, after they get the Mars kill, buys the Nullifier that never got to her, and dies with no buyback because of that purchase. They will go for Slatum. There's a lot of mines here.
Oh, Slatum almost taken down, but because he's munching away at Wonderkid, gets the kill. Slatum, actually. Wonderkid actually managed to together take down Slatum, and with the techies back up and no Lina, there's no pushing coming out from Boom. They hold on, even without the PA.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, that lane is so important, and they have the means of killing her, as we've seen time and time again. No shard on the Putka, no real save besides the dispel and Inkswell, but you cannot dispel the physical damage.
Yeah, this is getting a bit rough here for the side of Boom. It's not gonna be obviously like the biggest problem for them, but it does show that Lava can defend. And now that there's also a nullifier on the PA, the supports are easy targets. Like Panda doesn't, his tools all get dispelled. Grimstroke, same thing. Those Ghost Scepters are going to be useless in a fight.
Yeah, he bought a Neon disc. So
Just
that's
get
also
that
not
Arcanum
gonna.
Scepter, get the PA illusion, and let it kill the enemies. Easy.
He'd get a timeless relic though. That is huge. Only for the duration of Soulbind. That's like, it's 8 seconds, right? So when you get the debuff duration, that becomes 9.6 seconds of Soulbind.
That's pretty long. That's actually insanely long. Does he have any... Okay. I've never seen anyone go for the Soulbind spell damage talent.
Yeah. I mean, they have some decent spells, right? The Laguna, the Dismember, it's nice, but...
Maybe if you were playing like a mid Grimstroke or something that Thompson used to play, that could be cool. We get like
Yeah.
the E-Blade, Dagon.
Pog. I mean, E-Blade as an amplifications. Ever since they changed the stats thing, it's so weird, right? Like, it can be good against some heroes, it can be awful against others.
It's still 40% more damage from magic, more magic damage taken, so
Yeah,
good.
that's fine.
And also on Grimstroke, it would be you E-Blade someone and hit them with the Phantom's Embrace, so they can't kill the Phantom's Embrace.
True. But it was better when it was based on Kaya, right? Because
Lumiere walking out. Wants to go for Gaz. Knight is behind it. There's going to be a jump in. And this gets popping. You already used the tool onto the big boy. And the big
He's
boy.
healing.
Gaz is actually healing up. The swap comes out. Gaz is still doing a lot of damage here. Surviving with a little bit of... How is he not... Just, dude, die. What? Wait.
6k HP, my friend.
I know, but he was at like 600 HP for a solid 10 minutes there.
Well, yeah, that was the Inkswell. I mean, I'm not sure if it was this Dismember or the Inkswell heal, but regardless of what it was, you know, choosing the tankiest hero to go when you're 30k gold behind, usually not the brightest idea. Because you're not going to break the flash heap, you know, that's what makes him tanky. Breaking the pudge, just, you don't break the active at least.
And he has a stupid amount of armor. Yeah, that's going to be game. But
Oh, yep.
it was an interesting one. I actually swear I thought that died there. Nonetheless, Boom take game number 2, and with that, the series will be concluded.
Yeah, you know, the results we expected. I honestly feel like in both games, Lava put up a pretty good fight. They were behind for most of it. They had signs of life. Very similar, honestly, to the other series we cast between Heroic and Infinity. So I think Boom